Hello humans, it is Trish and do you want to go by Sally?
That's my name.
And yeah. Sally, my mom.
Hello.
And we are here for another cooking video. We haven't done one of these in a little bit, but we really enjoyed the last one. It was back in February for Valentine's Day. We did the chocolate covered strawberries. If you haven't seen that video yet, click somewhere up here somewhere. We'll have a link for it so you can watch it. But anyways, today we are going to be attempting to create one of the hardest baked goods to make. And do you want to tell the people what it is?
We are making macarons.
Macarons.
Lemon
yeah.
with blueberry buttercream frosting.
And this is admittedly our first time making it, so we're not gonna medicate it. We're gonna show you what step you would medicate it in. First step is to make the shells. Second step is to make the buttercream. The third is to actually bake the shells and then combine it all. And we're just gonna bake. So
make macarons.
So let's go ahead and start. My mom has the book. She's gonna read out the instructions. We're gonna get everything together. We really enjoy showing people how to infuse foods. So that's what we're here for. Like I said, this is one of the hardest things to make, so we're actually not going to infuse them for this first time, but we are gonna show you how you would. So first step,
this is a sifter, and we're gonna sift the almond flour, powdered sugar, and I believe it's just like a dash of salt. We're gonna sift all that into a bowl. Yeah, you can just put
so
it.
3/4 cup of almond flour, putting it right into the sifter.
Powdered sugar, half a cup.
Half a cup of powdered sugar.
Yeah, you always want to be precise about your measurements and anything, but like especially this, I heard that it's very easy to
Fuck up.
screw them up with measurement. If it's off a little, that's
half a cup. And a little dash
kinda
with our fancy. My mom's very proud of this.
That's good.
Our fancy salt and pepper
Okay, now
shaker.
do you want to sift it? It's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll sift it. Okay, so I didn't realize that it has like an actual like. That's pretty cool.
That's cool as hell. It makes it a lot more, because if you can see, like in there, it's really crumbly. But if you look at this, look at how fine it is.
So it definitely has a different consistency.
Yeah, so definitely if it tells you to sift it, sift that shit.
Want me to do it while you read on to what we're doing next?
Yeah, I think it's the egg whites, which I'm kind of nervous about, but
it's okay. This is all a learning experience for everyone. So you watching, if it's your first time ever looking up how to make macarons, well, you're in luck because it's our first time
we're
doing
learning.
it.
So you can learn with us.
There's a famous painter by the name of Bob Ross that says there's no mistakes, they're just happy little accidents. So I'm just sifting, you know, trying to get this sifted as good as possible. We have sifted all that needed to be sifted. As you can see, we've got some sifted flour, powdered sugar. Now we're gonna add the lemon zest. I showed a shot earlier that showed all the things that you're gonna need to make macarons. I forgot to add this. If you're using a recipe with zest, you're going to need a zester. So you're gonna zest half a lemon. My mom already did that, and she's gonna add it onto the top
Of the almond flour mixture. Okay, it's on there.
Now lemon zest is going to be the peel of the lemon. So you're just gonna shave off as much of the yellow part of the rind as you can. The next step is to separate the egg whites, which my mom is about to do for you.
Okay, there's one. It says 1.5. I don't even friggin' know how to do a half of one.
Like I said, if it's not precise, I mean, this is our first time, so we're doing our best. But that's how you separate egg whites, if you've ever been curious.
Okay, that might be a little more than a half, but okay. That is 1.5 egg whites.
So we're going to put the egg whites and the...
Gonna beat the egg whites until frothy on medium.
So the mixer is right back here. She is adding the egg whites to the mixture She's going to turn it on. She's going to beat it until it is frothy. I'm going to get a close-up shot of her doing that, and we'll be back. That is what they mean when they say it's frothy. How you make meringue of egg white and sugar. Just going to slowly add it. Okay guys, if you did your meringue right, this is what it should look like. You get your stiff peaks, and we're putting some color in. So we're putting
all out.
2 drops of yellow coloring in because we are going with lemon. It looks orange, but it's gonna come out yellow, we promise. And we'll be back. You can barely tell that we put yellow coloring in with the light right here, but once we make it, you'll be able to see it a little better.
Okay, we're gonna add 1/3 of the almond sugar mixture to the meringue and fold it in.
That's the meringue.
Until combined. Do you know what fold means? Have you ever done that?
Tastes pretty good. So we are folding the dry ingredients in with the wet ingredients. The wet ingredients was the
egg whites and sugar
once
and
we mix the sugar
color.
in.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1/3 of that each time and fold it in like 5 times.
We are folding in our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. So the almond flour mixture we're folding into the meringue. We're just going to be mixing it. I'll show you guys a little close up.
Oh my gosh, it smells good. Okay.
Okay guys, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mix all of the dry with the wet, and we'll be back once the batter is completely incorporated. This is the mixture folded in. That is the meringue mixed with the almond flour and the powdered sugar that we sifted. You don't want to mix it too much. If you over mix it, it's not going to be as fluffy, and that's one of the best things about
oh my gosh, yes.
One of the best things about macarons is how fluffy they are. So next step is
we're gonna line a baking sheet with a silicone baking mat. We've got our baking pan,
baking sheet,
and then the silicone baking mat on top that has the little macaroon
bullseyes.
Yeah, so that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna put all this in a piping bag right now.
Which my mom got the macaron baking sheets and these off of Amazon. We are about to fill the piping bag, as you can see, and then we're gonna put it all out on the sheets. So as you can see, she's putting it into the piping bag, and then we're going to put it onto the sheet. Okay guys, we are back. I just made some of the little macaroon hole or shells myself. These first few were me, and now Mom is making them herself. We're gonna fill the whole row, and then we'll show you when we're done, okay guys? Because this takes concentration. We don't want to mess up, so.